another edition of Inside Livingston. I'm Mayor Michael Vieira, and again, we're on the road with Inside Livingston, our summer edition. Today, we're here at National Night Out, where there'll be hundreds of people coming out to support our police department, where our police department and our neighbors and residents get a chance to interact with each other. There's a lot of tables for community events. Today I'll be interviewing our community policing. We have our emergency management services here. I'll be interviewing our chief, Gary Marshutz, and a whole bunch more. Actually, even hopefully we'll get a chance to see our newest addition to the police force, which is our drone. So that'll be very exciting to see what the drone does and how it operates. But I see Sergeant Vella over here. Sergeant Vella, how are you?
Good.
Why don't you tell me about a little bit about the Livingston Emergency Services Unit?
Sure. We can respond to critical incidents. We're ready for a lot of things. We have water rescue teams. Obviously, we have a lot of gear to make entries if necessary. Obviously, we always err on the side of de-escalation if we can. But in the event that anything catastrophic happens, we're here. We're ready. All these gentlemen are on call.
So this part is for water rescue,
right,
possibly?
Right. Water rescue equipment. This is our throw bag. If we can, we try and throw that so somebody can grab onto it.
Okay.
And that rope follows out so we can hold on and tie ourselves to it.
Okay. And a couple of years ago during that major storm, was this stuff available to us, or we ended up getting this after the fact? Because I know we had some officers that got swept away in that water.
Right. That is great, and that's exactly why we ended up sending a team to get trained in this and picked up this equipment. Thanks to Livingston Township, and to be quite honest, it's a great tool because we do have a lot of rivers, and we had one. I guess a couple months ago where someone got swept away in a flood.
Yeah. Scary situations, and so Livingston is prepared.
Absolutely.
Great, and we got training and everything for our men and women on the police force?
Absolutely. We're nothing
Good.
Without our training.
Good. And these are these the bulletproof vests?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, holy mackerel.
Yeah.
And you guys wear the holy mackerel.
Right.
This gotta weigh at least 10 pounds?
So we're moving on to these kind of vests. They're a little lighter, but these are more inclined. They're more protective for these high-powered rifles that are out there, unfortunately. So they are more. They have plate carriers in the front and the back. We're slowly moving on to these vests that we can carry the plate carriers, and it's not as cumbersome.
Okay. Wow. And this is the same, I guess, a little bit lighter.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. much lighter.
We kind of went through the centuries. We started with these, we moved on to these, and now we're going to this.
Gotcha.
This is like the decade here.
This is the decade. I assume you still use these because I see these on TV when you need to enter.
Absolutely. A great tool because it's not too heavy. It's rubber, but it has enough power to break open a lock.
Good.
We've used it many times, as you can see.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you and all the men and women of the police force for just keeping Livingston safe, and we are prepared. So
absolutely. Thanks to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Great. Welcome back to Inside Livingston. I'm here with the brains behind the entire National Night Out in Livingston, Officer Joy Clappel. Joy, you have to tell me, how did you do this? Every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and I know you're one of the people who are responsible for this.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously it's something that takes us several months to put together. There's a lot of moving pieces to this event. Getting the people that come with their tables and all the food and things. We get a lot of things donated from the community, which is awesome.
So how many people are we expecting here this year? Usually we get several thousand?
Before COVID, we used to get 3,500 to 5,000.
Wow.
After COVID, it's dropped some, but I'm hoping because of the beautiful weather today that maybe we'll be back up to where we used to be. So
good. I'm here. I heard a lot of good things about this. Maybe we could just walk around and you tell me what's going on
Sure.
at the Oval here, because we're here at the Oval, and this is kind of Livingston's gathering place. So, I guess we have your police officers right over here?
Yeah, so this is our emergency services unit that are showing off some of the gear that they use.
Okay.
And next to them, I have my community policing table with all of our giveaways for the kids, the badges, and
And
like
National
that.
Night Out comes out of the community policing division.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're the ones that put it together.
So you guys are how many officers are in the community policing division?
It's just two of us, myself and Officer Ralph Colbus.
Again, two people putting this entire event together with, I guess, the help and assistance of the rest of the police department and Chief Marshutz and the captains.
Yes.
So I see we have also other tables. I guess you have vendors or from the community?
So it's all varied. Like there's the League of Women Voters, we have the DEA, and then we have some businesses next to them. So it's varied. We have different organizations from the township and some law enforcement as well.
Okay. And then I see down there, we don't have to walk down there, but you have the children's area. So
Yes.
bouncy rides and everything.
Yeah, and we have the turbo tubs spinning ride also, which is a big hit with the kids.
And you definitely are supported by, I guess, our first aid, our volunteer fire department.
Yes.
Of course, DPW, I'm sure, helps.
They were
with a
out
lot.
here helping us set up today. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a collaborative effort. The fire department is cooking the hot dogs for
Why don't
us.
we let's take a. I'm not hungry now, but why don't we just take a walk and see what's going on over there? So I guess we have other vendors over here. Oh, I see
Yeah.
robotics.
Yeah, the robotics, and there's some chess games going on over here with some students
Chess
from
is
the high
becoming
school.
very popular also in Livingston.
It
I know there's
yeah.
two clubs that private clubs that are being formed. I know I was talking to one of them a little while ago.
Yeah, and actually they've started coming and
Oh.
playing with our officers.
We have our. Let's say hello to Rotary over here, real fast. So, I just want to say hello to Rotary, Joy Clapple. You're also being recorded on Inside Livingston, but I just want to say thank you for coming out and supporting National Night Out in Livingston. There's no speeches from me today, not at all. So, thank you very
They do
much.
now.
Rotary is a great organization in town. Them, Kiwanis, we have.
Kiwanis
I think
is here as well.
Unico is. I saw
Unico is
Unico
here
before.
too, yes.
And we have you have food vendors. I don't remember food vendors here
So,
previously.
Well, all the food is free.
Oh.
So Tarano's brought their pizza oven and they're cooking pizzas right here at the site. But we
Okay.
also had the other pizzerias made pizzas and gave them to us to bring here.
Oh, so all the food is.
All the
so
food is
they're set.
free.
Oh, they set up for it and it's free.
Yes,
Wow.
and then we have the fire department is grilling hot dogs for us, which are free. And Epi Zessin is here with his meat slicer, slicing fresh pastrami for sandwiches.
Well, we're gonna go stop over at the fire department and see that line for the hot dogs. They
Yes.
do that every year.
They do,
and
yes.
And their line is oh my God, so long. But yeah, I think this is probably the start of the line.
Yes,
for the hot dogs already.
It's pretty
Wow.
long right now.
So let's see if Chief Dufford is making some hot dogs. Yeah, I saw Unico giving pizza out too
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, they were kind enough to pick up all the donations from the pizzerias for us and then bring
wow.
them and hand them out for us.
Oh, I see former Mayor Rudy Fernandez. Good.
I love it.
Good. Brian Fern here, one of our police academies. Oh, we have Councilman Ed Meinhardt. Councilman, we're just walking around with Joy Clapple, Officer Clapple.
Officer, how are you? Nice to see you.
And you know that Joy was one of the ones who put this whole thing together.
It's a great event. One of the things that the town looks forward to every year, being all together, and the weather couldn't have been any better.
I
this
know.
year.
We picked a good one this
really-
year.
So it's great being with everybody, and everybody from the town came out.
Really good. So let's see what the fire department is doing. Let's get in there. Oh, there we go. Is that Chief Duffer making hot dogs? Yeah.
It looks like Chief from behind, yep.
Good. I see we have some police officers there too. Andrew's there. We have our captain. Okay, great. There's Patty Polito back there. So, oh, great. Fantastic. Good. And then on the other side, it looks like we have more tables and
Yeah, we
exhibits?
have, going all the way up to thank you, Ralph. All the way up to
actually, it was a
Madonna
great
Drive.
job you did. Really, it wasn't a good job. It was a great job.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
We have St. Barnabas. St. Barnabas is a great partner with Livingston.
Yes, and they're very kind to donate
they
to
are
this event
always
every
here.
year.
Yeah, that was. Oh,
So we have the
so,
state corrections
and then we
here.
have. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. So who do we have here, Joy?
This is state corrections.
Okay. Okay. Great. And then I guess the Boy Scouts are.
The Boy Scouts are always here every year, and they have a big setup with their camping and everything.
Good. Oh, that's great.
Would you like a snap bracelet, young man?
Thank you for calling me a young man. Thank you very much. I definitely will. Thank you. Hey guys, how are you? Good. Oh. We have the Elks here. So.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
And let's see what we have here. Is this the Board of Ed or?
This is the health department.
Okay. Hey guys, how are you?
And then a few businesses. Hello.
Everybody knows you, Joy. They don't know me, they know you. But that's
I've been
that's
here a
good
long
because I
time.
don't need to be known. You know what? You do a great job.
Thank you.
So good. We have the FBI here.
Yeah, the FBI is here.
So how does it? What do you have to do to get the FBI to come here?
Well, the law enforcement agencies we invite to come.
Okay.
And unfortunately for us, a lot of other agencies are doing this event the same day as us, so it makes it a little difficult for us to get people. But the FBI has been kind to come to our event.
Happy birthday, Mayor.
Thank you. So this is the 40th year of the National Night Out?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have we been
So
participating?
this is our 14th.
Okay, great.
So-
But wow, thank you very much for coming to Livingston. Thank you. So
And we have
good. How are you? How's everything going?
Hatsala
Good.
Ambulance.
Hatsala.
Yes.
Hatsala is kind of almost brand new to Livingston. It's subsidizing our first aid, which is great, and we really do appreciate what Hatsala is doing with Livingston. So
Hi, Tim.
I appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Happy birthday,
Hey, good. We have Councilman Sean Klein.
It's his birthday.
No. Everybody thinks this celebration is because of my birthday, but no. You know, Joy put this whole national night out together. So, Councilman, what do you think about Livingston's National Night Out celebration?
I think that it makes me think of our police force, and I think our police force is incredible. I think they do an amazing job. As part of the council, we get some information, maybe some of the details about what happens and some of the work that happens overnight in some of these cases. And our police are out there protecting us all the time. And on the council, it's our job to make sure you guys have the tools to be able to do your job. And we talk about it all the time. And a night like this is a great way for all the residents to come out and especially for Joy and people who are the front-facing part of the police, and to meet everyone and to put a face to all the protection that we get and be able to honestly say thank you and pay our respects.
Good. How are you?
Well,
Nice to see you.
Thank you. We're just going to walk around. We're trying to make our way to the fire department.
Josh, hi, everybody.
So, good. Josh, another member of Hatsala. He kind of,
Yes.
he's
How
our.
are you? Yes, I know.
To me, he's our face of Hatsala in Livingston. So thank you for bringing Hatsala to Livingston. So we're making our way down to the fire trucks and
Yes,
everything.
we're getting closer.
We're getting closer.
So
He's in the back.
we have the churches here. We have the Full Gospel Church, Trinity Church.
Okay, great. They're all participating. That's fantastic. So many familiar faces. I know this year you're disappointed we could not get the helicopter.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We're competing with all these other departments that are doing their event tonight, and I have to say we have had a helicopter every time.
We've been very lucky.
I know. So I was not upset. We have to share the wealth and let somebody else's event
But
have
you know
it
what?
this year.
We have a drone now.
We
So
do,
I
and there
can't
will be
wait.
a drone demonstration later.
So instead of the helicopter, we'll have a drone instead.
Yes,
Which is
exactly.
actually helping us fight crime in Livingston.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see the results of that. So, in back we have our fire truck. Oh, we have our deputy mayor who's talking. We'll get an interview with him in a second. So we have the assistant chief's truck. So I guess the fire department helps you out here with this too.
They do. Like I said, they do the grilling for us every year. They are terrific. We really appreciate them.
Good. So I'm gonna sneak into a see if I can grab that deputy mayor real fast but I remember one year it was so hot here that the fire trucks were spraying water.
Well, you know, their ladder truck is out of commission this year. Otherwise, they would have been here with that.
Yeah. So hey, deputy mayor. So we're here. We're talking to. We're here with Deputy Mayor Al Anthony. And we're talking to Joy, as you know, Joy is one of the people who put this together.
The MC of the whole shooting match, right?
So Deputy Mayor, what do you think about National Night Out? When you come here, what do you think about?
I think of community building between our residents and the police department. I think it's a great night out. I think everyone's having a great time. Get to know your police officers better. It just helps with, if you see something, say something, knowing you. I know you, but it's nice if everyone knows you, and everyone knows our whole police department. We do a great job, and this is just a nice annual event. Everyone's having a good time.
And the weather's great this year.
Weather's great.
Yeah. So great. Thank you very much. You want to say any last words about National Night Out?
No, is this live? Can everyone come out right now? And this is pre-recorded. We had a great time.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. So, we're coming to the end of our table. So, did you get a count of how many tables this year you had?
I think we were up to about 40 different, vendors and things that had tables of.
And in-town organizations and
yes,
everything.
so like I said, it was mixed between businesses and township organizations and all different types of
Right.
people setting up.
Good. We're just gonna walk over and say hello to the guys and thank them for participating. But this is really wonderful. So looking at it, it really is a large event. You have to be very proud of what you did.
I am,
Wow.
especially when I see everybody here having a good time. It really makes all of our work worth it that we put in over the last few months.
It's nice to see little kids being able to climb into the truck and everything. So.
And they have their junior firefighter hats on. They're all ready to go.
Yep, really nice. So. Again, I just want to thank you for what you did for the Livingston community, and this is a great event. And I don't know how you're going to top yourself next year. But
well, the hot air balloon is what really made the event, I think, something special.
We're going to try and get the chief up there with me, and
I heard that might happen.
We'll see how an interview we can do an interview as we're going up on the hot air balloon. But
that would be great.
Joy, thank you very much for everything
Mayor.
that you did. Thank you. So this is wonderful. Thank you. So I'm happy to be here with the town council. We have Councilman Sean Klein, our Deputy Mayor Al Anthony. We have Councilman Ed Meinhardt. Councilwoman Rosie Bagoli is not feeling well, so she couldn't be here today. But I'm happy that we're all here. You know what? This is a great event, isn't it, guys? This is, look how many people come to National Night Out. But, always joking. But, you know what, Deputy Mayor, what do you think of this event? I know we were talking to Joy Clapple a little while ago, but again, what do you think about National Night Out?
Yeah, same thing I said before. I think it's a great opportunity for community building between our police department and our community. I think it's a great way for people to learn who their police officers are. I think it helps with, if you see something, say something. We all know the police here, but it's great that our community is getting to know and spend some time and have some food and share some laughs with our police department. So I think it's just a great thing we do every year. It's a great tradition.
And Councilman Meinhardt, looking at the community that comes out, and I know that we as a council, we support our police department greatly, as well as our fire and our first aid and our DPW. But what do you think about the importance of today?
So this is obviously, it's lovely to be here. It's great that we show off what our police and our fire department do together. It's great great evening that everybody looks forward to for the town. The weather couldn't have been any better. But what the mayor really forgot to mention is that he threw himself the largest birthday party because today's his birthday. So this is actually a very big birthday party for the mayor. No, all kidding aside, happy birthday, Michael.
Oh, thank you.
But no, as said before by Deputy Mayor Anthony, it is really to show the Livingston Police and how fortunate we have the best volunteer fire department and the best police force in the state of New Jersey.
And Councilman Klein, I know that earlier in the year, the entire council, we worked really hard with the police to try and get the mobile license plate readers, just to give them a hand. Later on today, we're going to see they purchased a drone also. But something like this, where the community can come out and see what our police are doing, I'm sure it's a great opportunity, isn't it?
So I think that our job on the council, first of all, the public safety line item on our budget is always the number one line item on the budget. That's the biggest thing that we spend money on as a town from a municipal point of view in terms of providing public safety. It is our job to make sure that our police and fire and first aid have the equipment that they need to be able to do the job that they need to do. We take public safety very seriously around here. There's a reason why people feel like a town like Livingston is a safe place to be, and we have to maintain that through the generations.
Good. And I think collectively, we all know that our police, our fire, our first aid, they are what makes Livingston a great place to live and raise a family. And we have to give thanks to them. And something like this is really great. But thank you very much. I'm sure we're all going to enjoy the rest of the night. I can't wait to see the drone presentation in a little while. But thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. You're watching Inside Livingston. I'm Mayor Michael Vieira. I'm with Officer Brian Ritt.
Yep.
And Brian, we have a new piece of technology in Livingston right now. Why don't you explain to us? We have the drone.
Yeah, so we a couple months ago, I'm gonna take this.
Yep.
A couple months ago, we got a drone. A couple other agencies around our town have had them for some time. We've been borrowing them. If someone's missing or a lost dog or something like that. Put the drone up in the air. This drone's amazing. It has a lot of features like night vision and infrared and stuff like that. So, and I work night shift, so on nights, it's an amazing tool to have.
So I know that this is the new piece of technology to help fight even car thefts, where if you're chasing a car, at least the drone can actually follow.
Right.
If they get out of the car and run, the infrared helps you locate them. How long did it take you to train on this?
Honestly, it was pretty quick. Me and 3 other officers, we had a 2-day course. We did some flying. We did a nice little 1 day of just learning about the drone itself. But it's really user friendly and everything like that. If you've played video games, it's kind of the same kind of thing. It flies autonomously, so you don't have to worry about that too much.
So how long can it stay up with the battery life up there?
That's a good question. We haven't I haven't had to deal with that too much. I think they said about 30 minutes of air time.
Okay.
But we have extra battery, so once one dies, we can hook it back up and send it back up into the air.
I know one of the plans is to convert a vehicle or one of the cars where you pop the trunk and you got the TV there and
Sure.
you're watching it,
Yeah.
Especially with the car chases, for stolen car chases. I guess that's on the agenda to
hopefully
happen.
that would be cool. Right now we have a nice little suitcase to bring it out in, but maybe one day we'll get one in a car. But like you said before, it's great too because you can lock onto a car that you might be interested in, and it'll just hover there and follow it.
So the first time I actually saw you guys using it was the July 4th. I saw it hovering over the high school, and I was wondering why it was over there, but you were watching to make sure that no embers ended up on the high school with the infrared, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, at first they wanted us to film a little bit, but the fire department also, asked us to make sure that the school, didn't have any embers or anything like that on it. So, there's, a ton of uses for this thing. It's great.
That's great. And how low can you fly this?
I could fly it. Well, if I call it back, it'll come back down to around 6 feet.
Oh, really?
But it has sensors and stuff, so if anyone gets too close, it'll move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the propellers won't hit anybody or anything like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could fly it as low as 6 feet. and just maneuver it around.
Yep. So even like, say, God forbid, something was happening, we need to check out someone's house. We fly it low and by the windows and everything like that. So it's not just.
So this also
super
helps
high up.
protect our police officers, where if you got to get close and you're putting one of our police officers at risk, you could actually put the drone and it's almost like another police officer.
Yeah, absolutely. And the situation in a building that's big, or you don't know where someone is, it could be a really good tool. To identify someone.
Good. Yeah. Wow. Another piece of technology to help crime fighting in Livingston.
Yep, absolutely.
Great. Congratulations and everything. Thank you. Back with Inside Livingston. We're at this great event, National Night Out. I'm here with our police chief, Gary Marsh. You definitely have to be proud of what today is. The crowd, the hot air balloon that we just took a ride on. Hopefully, we got a little bit of actually footage on that one, but you got to be proud.
I am. It's a nice night so far. We have a nice turnout from the residents, and we hope they enjoy the night. And the officers put a lot of time and effort into this. They want to give back to the community. They're passionate about it, and all they want is for people to show up and enjoy it.
And the officers here volunteered their time today.
That is correct. Every officer here is here on their own time. They volunteer. They want to give back to the community. They want to meet people. So I always encourage the residents to walk up and say hello, and the officers are very happy to speak with the
I've
residents.
seen them all over the place today. It's been fantastic, and I know your community policing did a fantastic job putting this together. Yeah. I know it's a two-man crew, but they can't do it without you and the captains, Drum and Tommy Smith.
I can't say enough nice things about
John Drum and everything. I think you have a great team working with you.
Thank you.
I know that today we saw a little bit of new technology coming into Livingston with the drone.
Yes, that's correct.
With the drone will help us track down stolen cars and other.
Yeah, it's definitely a very it's an advanced piece of equipment, and it allows us to search for suspects in the woods or a missing person in the woods. It has heat-seeking technology. It has accident avoidance. It works in foul weather. So it really is a very important piece of equipment for us to have right now.
We're really going technical or technology with trying to fight crime. Well, not only with the drone, we also have the license plate readers all over town to try and get those people that are coming into town to steal vehicles. Usually, most of the time, they're in a stolen vehicle to come to town to steal vehicles.
Correct. And the ALPRs, the license plate readers, we have stationary cameras all over town now, and that's real-time intelligence for us. So when a stolen car comes into town, what it does for us is it allows us to take all of our resources and saturate that area and locate that car before they can commit other crimes in Livingston. And it's already paid off for us. So I can't thank the council enough for supporting the police department with these advanced tools that we have.
You know what? The entire police department under you, John Drum, Tommy Smith, and all the men and women of the police department, you deserve the credit. You guys are really trying to keep Livingston safe. And I know this is your 14th annual National Night Out, and we just want to congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mayor. I appreciate it. We appreciate the support, and we love having a council that's engaged with us as well. So we appreciate that support and that pat on the back. Thank you.
Great. And look at this. For the next couple hours, Livingston children and their parents are just going to enjoy going up and down on the hot air balloon.
Yes, it's an incredible night, and I have to thank the fire department as well. They help us out for this event. First aid squad. Hatzala is here. DPW department. They help
can't do
us
anything
out.
without DPW.
So this event really is all hands on deck. But our community policing unit, they kind of spearhead it. So Officer Joy Clappel and Officer Ralph Colbus do a lot for this event. But community policing is a philosophy that we encourage from the top down. So everybody in our department lends a hand to an event like this.
Good. Yeah. And again, congratulations on behalf of the entire council and the town.
And on behalf of the police department, happy birthday to you, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Gary.